what's going on? It's Saw Dudes. My name is Dean, and in the background you're watching some Overwatch gameplay, and this particular gameplay is actually on PC, and I think I've touched on this before, but I'm terrible at mouse and keyboard. It just does not work for me. It does not compute with my disability, but it was free weekend on Overwatch, so I thought I would give it a try. I wanted to see how bad I was on PC or how good I would be, and shockingly, I was not the worst player in the lobby. I was really fully expecting that, but alas, that's the gameplay in the background. Hopefully it's somewhat enjoyable and at least somewhat interesting to see me actually play on PC. But what I want to talk about today is a Season 4 recap. That's right, Season 4 is actually done. It feels like Season 4 just started. Like, it's so weird to me. It feels like just like a week ago I was making a video doing my expectations for Season 4. And here we are, Season 4 is over. And what did we do during Season 4? What did I do during Season 4? Because I had already talked about in another video what my plans were and how I was going to attack the season. And I did end up playing a lot of tank. And I played a ton of Reinhardt to the point where I actually feel like I can play Reinhardt in a game and not embarrass myself. I feel like I can help the team a lot playing Reinhardt. Played a lot of Zarya. And I actually found myself playing Winston a lot and really enjoying Winston, especially with the change that they made to Winston where his bubble actually regenerates automatically when you drop it down. Like, Winston became a super viable character for me. So that was what I did in terms of heroes. But in terms of the actual like ranking and how things went, so it started out for me pretty poorly. You guys saw the ranked gameplays if you watched that. If not, again, links will be on the screen. I know Season 4 is over, so maybe there's not a point in watching it, but alas, they will be on the screen if you want to check that out. So Season 4 did not start out great for me in terms of where I was placed, but I tried to, keep my cool and keep going with it, and things just sunk. I started doing bad, and then I started doing really bad, and then I fell to like low silver. And once you fall to low silver, I found myself like playing with really bad people, and of course it is on me to do well, but what I was finding was they were making mistakes, so I was getting frustrated, and in turn I was getting frustrated and making mistakes and playing really stupid. So I started to do really poorly, and it wasn't until about a month ago actually where I just started kind of like slowing down, started thinking about compositions like, alright, we got X, Y, and Z, how can I attack this? And I started thinking about things a little bit more smartly in terms of how I was going to play games, and I got my rank up a little bit. I fell, actually, I didn't tell you guys, but I fell all the way to 1600, so I was almost in bronze, which, again, I've talked on this before. I'm not the best Overwatch player in the world. I will fully admit that. I'm not amazing at the game or anything, but I know I'm not a bronze player, so I was pretty disappointed with that. But I worked hard, and I got back to around, 1900, and I was finally able to play with my friends, and that was about a month ago. And once I got to that point, things started to snowball where I was starting to do a lot better, and just being able to play with people that you trust, because I don't like playing in team chat. Like, I recognize that that's the way you're supposed to play it. I know you're supposed to group up. It's a team game. You're supposed to talk to people, but I just hate playing like that. I don't like talking to people, which is kind of ironic considering I make YouTube videos and I'm talking to myself right now, but I'm talking to you guys. So it's kind of weird in hindsight. But yeah, I don't really like talking to people online unless it's people that I already know. So once I was finally able to play with my friends, we know how to play. We know how to play together, and they're all pretty good. All my friends are like platinum or close to diamond players, so they're pretty solid. And I don't want to say that they carried me, but they definitely helped me out. So I was finally able to start climbing, and as of Saturday when the season ended, I finished at 2300. So I'd like to think of that as a little bit of a success story, especially how bad I started. Like, it was really bad. I mean, like, I dropped so far, and the ranked matches almost didn't matter, and it was just a huge disappointment. I was really upset. And watch this clip, actually, right here, this coming up here. So I see this Pharah in the sky, I jump towards her and start zapping her a little bit, and then she flies away, and I just wait for my thing to regen, jump to her, zap, dead. I thought that was really cool, like, especially on PC, that I was able to have the maneuverability to do that. I was pretty happy with that. But yeah, I thought it was kind of an Overwatch success story compared to like last season where it was just like a season hell and just falling down and falling down. Whereas this season I started falling and then I started climbing at the end, whereas, last season it was the opposite. So I'm pretty happy with how this season turned out. I don't like how it started. Next season I'm definitely going to be trying to start out a little bit better and, you know, keep the consistency going forward. I'd like to get to diamond or a platinum and just kind of stay there, and then maybe eventually hit diamond, and we'd see what happens there. But yes, that is it for the video. How did your guys' season 4 go? And for some reason I keep thinking that it's actually season 5, so if I'm getting this wrong, yell at me, but I'm pretty sure it's season 4, right? Season 5's coming up? I don't know. Anyways, let me know how your season went, and I will talk in another video about what my plans are for the upcoming season, and I want to know what you guys have planned. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, and if not, feel free to give it a dislike. And as always, subscribe for more, and yeah, I will see you guys in the comments below. Peace.